Why does AI Slop win the first 2 seconds and still lose trust? That contradiction is the whole story. A bad clip can be weak as storytelling and still perform surprisingly well in the first moments of a vertical feed. The reason is not hidden genius. These clips often give the viewer an immediate task before they give the viewer a reason to believe. Chapter 1. The first 2 seconds. In a crowded feed, the platform is not asking whether a video is noble or original. It is asking whether the viewer stopped. That sounds small, but it changes the kind of content that gets tested. A polished explainer may need a sentence or two to build context. A messy AI clip can work faster because the anomaly is visible immediately. A hand bends the wrong way. A rescue scene feels fake. A cartoon object changes shape between frames. The viewer gets a job before they get a story. Inspect the mistake. That matters even more on cold start feeds. When someone opens a new account, or when the system still knows very little about a viewer, the ranking model has fewer taste signals to rely on. In that low context state, cheap measurable behavior becomes extremely important. Did the person pause? Did they replay? Did they comment? Did they send it to a friend? Recent reporting on kid-oriented AI content argues that new users and children can get a heavy dose of machine-made junk before the platform really learns anything nuanced about them. The feed can start by testing what is easy to react to. This is why the strongest question is not, why do people love AI slop? Often they do not. A better question is, what kind of behavior does AI slop make easy? It makes staring easy. It makes disbelief easy. It makes correction easy. It makes joke sharing easy. Those are powerful behaviors in a recommendation system because they appear quickly and at scale. The system does not need to understand the whole social meaning before it notices the movement. Take a simple example. Imagine a fake rescue clip where the animal looks slightly wrong and the environment shifts in impossible ways. A careful viewer notices the glitches and writes, "This is fake." That comment feels like resistance. But from the next viewer's point of view, it also acts like a map. Now they know exactly what to inspect. They replay the moment and read more comments. The original warning becomes a second layer of engagement. Chapter 2. Correction as fuel. This is one of the strangest parts of AI slop culture. Negative attention can still become useful attention. If 10 people comment that the fingers are wrong, the clip now carries a built-in scavenger hunt. Each correction sharpens the audience task. Look at the hands. Look at the shadows. Look at the background. Look at the object that changed size between cuts. The comment section stops being a verdict and starts becoming an instruction manual. This does not mean every negative comment helps forever. If the clip has no second layer, the novelty burns out. But the first loop can still be strong enough to produce a spike. That is why AI slop is best understood as a stop signal machine. It is optimized less for admiration than for interruption. It does not always earn affection, but it can still earn a measurable pause. There is also a kid safety version of this problem. Adults may recognize the weirdness of a machine-made nursery clip or fake educational animation. Children often cannot. A toddler is not performing authenticity analysis. They are responding to bright colors, motion, repetition, and familiar cartoon grammar. When a low-quality AI clip mimics trusted children's media closely enough, the harm is not just aesthetic. The audience has very weak defenses against confusion. That is the trust boundary. We can say with reasonable confidence that AI slop can create fast engagement signals when it offers a visible anomaly or easy correction target. We should be more careful before claiming that every platform rewards it equally, or that every viewer experiences it the same way. The safer claim is narrower. When a clip creates instant inspection behavior, it can outperform better-made content in the opening seconds even if the long-term value is poor. Chapter 3. Why trust still loses patience. The same mechanism that helps a clip travel early also weakens it over time. The first strange video feels surprising. The 10th begins to feel repetitive. Once viewers learn the trick, the puzzle shrinks. If every clip says "Look, something is wrong here," the viewer eventually asks a harder question. And then what? If there is no explanation, no emotional payoff, no useful context, and no honest boundary about what is being shown, curiosity turns into fatigue. This is why stop signals and trust signals are not the same thing. A stop signal can be a glitch, a shock, a correction target, or a weird visual promise. A trust signal is slower. It comes from consistency, clarity, and payoff. It comes from the feeling that the creator used your attention well. A channel built only on anomaly hunting may survive for a while, but it struggles to turn a random viewer into a deliberate returning viewer. For creators, that difference matters a lot. The lesson is not to copy the worst clips in the feed. The better lesson is to understand the mechanism and then improve the payoff. If the hook is a visible anomaly, the next step should be explanation. If the audience stops because something looks fake, the script should answer why the format spreads, what the algorithm sees, and what the viewer should notice next time. The recent winner on this channel matters for exactly that reason. The audience did not just reward the phrase AI slop, they rewarded a topic that already carries a built-in puzzle. Why do obviously flawed clips keep getting attention? That question can support a stronger explainer because it points beyond the clip itself. It opens into recommendation systems, comment behavior, kid-safe looking media, and the gap between distribution and trust. So what should viewers remember? AI slop wins the first 2 seconds because it offers an instant job. Catch the mistake, confirm the fake, read the warning, share the disbelief. But those same clips often lose trust because the job ends there. They interrupt attention without converting it into understanding. The final payoff is this: a feed can measure a pause long before it measures respect. If you want to understand why bad clips keep moving, start by separating what makes people stop from what makes them come back. If that distinction helps you read the feed more clearly, subscribe. This channel is about turning fast-moving internet behavior into usable signal, not just chasing the next weird clip. If this helped the trend make sense, please like the video and subscribe for fast, no fluff explainers. I'll see you in the next one.